Hey, hello guys. This is a weekly outlook for Euro USD, AUDUSD, and GBPUSD. Just looking from the let's begin with the Euro USD and looking from the weekly outlook, we can see that the price broke down those structure to the downside. It tested the 50% um, of this imbalance. It went up, it just rejected down. So the previous week candle, we have closed the bearish, and for the next week, I'm like expecting the bearishness as well until we reach this key point on the weekly time frame. So let's move to the more low time frames, and we can see that the price clearly broke down the structure to the downside. It took some liquidity above those highs and then went down. So the next week, I'm expecting that we're gonna go down, and here we have like our intent, our impulse, and when you pull the Fibonacci tool, I'm looking for the price to get first to the discount levels and then look for sells from somewhere above 50%. If we go to the M15 for exact entries for the next week, I'm expecting that the price, there's a two scenarios. On the 1 hour time frame, we have this level. This level we have above 50%. The first imbalance that we have is this one, and above that imbalance we have 1 hourly order block. That this was a last push up before we broke down. So there we can have some reactions. When we go to the low time frame, to the 15 minutes, you can see that the price. Okay, it's a little bit lagging. I'm sorry for that. I got a pretty bad internet connection right now. So yeah, here the price is correcting to the upside. There are two scenarios that I'm looking for. The price can move to the upside in a corrective manner. In a corrective manner, if it does like that, and create some liquidity below those corrective moves to the upside, we can look for a scenario when the price will test this low. It will create some liquidity, go to the downside, grab some liquidity, uh, like feel this imbalance, little imbalance, and then touch the order block and then go to the upside. Or there is a second scenario when, if the price goes straightly without any corrections above 50% level, and it does not touch, maybe it touches, maybe it does not touch the imbalance or 1 hour level order block, uh, and reverses, we can look for a sell. Look for a sell straight from the 50% or something, like from the rejections from 50 or above it. So looking for such kind of scenarios to the break of the structure, shift in the market sentiment, and so on. So look for those two scenarios. This was EURUSD. Let's have a look for GBPUSD here, and if we look from the weekly point of view, let's remove everything. We got a very bearish movement, and as we can see, the price is moving down, correcting, moving down, correcting, moving down. So the prices just actually got to the weekly order block here, and we got this wick trick. Uh, it created some falling star pattern. So next week we can anticipate more like bearish moves to the downside this week. So going to the daily time frame, I guess we don't see any interesting thing here. Yeah, we got this yeah, we got this like engulfing pattern. So actually we can go, we might retest this body or the opening, the minimum of the previous day. This might be our point of interest where we're gonna look for sales. Okay, going to the 4 hour, we can see a clear breakdown to to the downside. Let's make a fips. Okay, here I guess yes. Or if we go to the daily, there's like two chances. We look for an open, like minimum, or open, or 50%. 50% of that candle. So this is like, this level is 50%. Okay, let's look to the 4 hour. Yeah, this zone is where we're looking for a sells. Maybe on the 1 hourly time frame we can see something there, maybe some imbalance, order block, etc. Yeah, right. Yeah, we have this candle, but it can be refined on 30 minutes, I guess. Let's look on the 30 minutes. Yeah, right. Here. Here we have this 30 minutes point of view, and like let's make it like, okay, 1 hour. And we have some imbalance below it. Yeah, that's a little bit imbalance, and I guess this is gonna work. So looking for those levels before we go down. Yeah, the imbalance also matches with 50% of the whole impulse to the downside. Okay, we're gonna like wait for something like this for the next week. Okay, guys, this is GBPUSD. Let's look to the AU. What's happening with AU? Okay. On the weekly, AU is looking pretty bullish, but we can see that the previous candle couldn't close above the previous week high, so there might be some correction to the downside because yeah, AU, EU, GU, they are pretty like, how to say, like very, they have a correlation, very high correlation, so we might see bearish moves. Okay, let's look to the 4 hour. On the daily, I don't think we have anything interesting, or we have. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, we're not able to like to break up from those highs. Maybe we can look for some movement to these lows to take some liquidity from here. On the daily as well, we have this imbalance over here, uh, and order block below it. So we can see some bearishness as well. Okay, let's look to the hourly time frame, what it can be. Yeah, here we have. We got this on the hourly. On the hourly, we can see that the price is mostly consolidating. It's a very choppy move. Yeah, it's. We can see that our last impulse was this one. This is our range. Like the price, this was our low, this was our high. The price corrected down. It just touched into this OB, and it went up, and it failed to make a higher high and broke down. So highly likely that this is our new range to the downside. So we can look for a sells, I guess, from this OB, or this can act as a liquidity for the price. So we will look for this OB above that to like to be tested. This can be liquidity, and the price is gonna test this OB and then go to the downside. Yeah, this is one of the scenarios that we're looking for. Okay, this was for AU, but overall we're looking for a bearish week. Yeah, there is a possibility that the price is gonna touch this OB on the downside 50% and then go to the upside and then go to the downside. Everything is possible. So just trade from the major levels. Just don't act foolishly on this place. Like wait for the price to touch these levels or these levels below before taking any actions. Okay, guys, this was actually the whole my overview for EU, AU, and GU. So thank you very much that you have watched it till the end. Press the like button, comment down below. This is my first time when I'm looking my outlook, so if you like it, if you have any suggestions for the improvement, I would be very really happy to take them into considerations. And then yeah, thank you.